Today, Andrew and I are starting a new series. I thought this would be a lot of fun called Was It Worth It? And the reason I thought of this series is because we have given Andrew things for Christmas over the years, and I know of things that we've given him that he uses a lot and he thinks they're great, and some things we give it to him and then you never see them again. And you wonder what happened to that. So today
you can find out the truth.
Today you're going to find out the truth. So, and none of it will hurt my feelings or Kevin's feelings. I mean, we know that we buy things and he doesn't necessarily keep it, and I'm sure there's one reason or another, but it's not to be offensive. It's to let us know so that we might save money for future Christmases and not buy those things again. So if you want to watch the videos of, I've done like a Andrew's Christmas Presents 2018 or Andrew's Christmas Presents 2017. I've done those for several years now. What we're going to be focusing on in this video is Andrew's Christmas Presents 2018. I'm not going to go over every single present because we bought him like different kinds of clothes. We're going to hit the highlights and just see, does Andrew still have these things or doesn't he? I'm going to be showing Andrew a picture on my phone. You will probably see it behind us here. We're going to insert a picture of what we're looking at behind us so that you can see. So
in front of you or in front of my face. You know.
So the first thing I want to show Andrew.
Let me say something real quick.
Okay.
You went on 5 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
You have to be honest with the people giving you a present.
Yes.
Because if you become that guy that likes fruitcakes, Pee-wee, you get them from everybody, and everybody buys you the same thing every year, but you really inside don't like them.
Exactly.
But you're too scared to tell somebody, hey, I don't know, thanks.
Right.
Like us telling you, we're not being mean by saying we don't want gift cards.
Right.
But it's, I'm just telling you, hey, rather not.
Right.
But anyway, so go ahead.
And back years ago, I was really into certain things that I'm no longer into. So
how many pug items did you get from every soul in this family?
Exactly. Yeah.
She was just showered with pug stuff. And now when she gets something pug related, it's awesome because it's every once in a while.
Right.
Not flooded with it like, oh, right. She's into pugs. Wow.
Right.
Every pug item they ever made.
Exactly. So this is the first thing I'm going to show you, and you all are going to see this behind us. This was bought as kind of the Cheez-It boxers. They were kind of bought tongue-in-cheek because we know that Andrew likes Cheez-Its, and so whatever became of these?
I have a story, but I don't think I can tell it.
Oh.
The reason why I don't wear them.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
I have them.
Oh, you have them.
They're silky. They're nice. They fit. They're form-fitting. They're nice. I like them. Cradle well. They're nice, but they have no pee hole.
Oh.
They have no little hole in the front like most men. I wear boxer briefs. Most men have the little. You could just zip.
Right.
Out. Go. Put it back.
Right.
That has no hole, so you have to literally pull them down.
Okay.
To go. So there's no hole to use the restroom. That's why I don't wear them.
I understand that reason.
You have to literally sit down and or, do the little kid thing.
I understand that reason completely.
Hold your shirt up.
Yeah.
See her doing work.
I can get that if you're used to it as a guy. So the next thing you're seeing is I would call this like a baseball shirt.
That one is actually my size.
Okay.
Well, it's big. And it's actually in my, I have a red suitcase with my winter stuff, and that's where that is right now because I just went through it the other day to see what I was keeping and getting rid of.
Okay, the next shirt is an Under Armour hoodie.
This one never fit, and I gave it to Christina, and I believe she sold it.
Okay.
She might still have it. She might have it.
So it never fit you?
Never fit me, not on the first day.
Okay.
I have that.
This is an Achievement Hunter sweatshirt.
That is in our jacket closet. It's just, I'm one of those people that it'll be 30 degrees outside before I put that on.
Okay. And you'll wear it like what? Is like a coat?
I'll wear it probably every day. Well, until I need an actual coat, I'll wear that.
Okay, the next
same spot
is a Scott Shroot from The Office.
Forget you have to tell them what it is.
Yeah, well, I'm saying that because for me to know what picture to put up behind us.
That is another hoodie. It is in the same place as the, and it fits.
But it
fits, and it is in the same spot.
The next thing is a Great Value Energy. These are the wild strawberry drinks.
That's the only kind I like. She has bought other brands, and it's not near as good as the great value. I have a ton of these in my
Is that a
cabinet right
good
now.
Christmas present?
Because you buy, I mean, if you buy one box or 20, yeah. Because one of these days they're going to quit making them.
Well,
It's
and
going to be a sad day.
they're like what? How much a piece? Like $1.70?
$1.78 a piece.
And we have bought him like 70 at a time before.
I remember the last time you bought a huge amount of them. They lasted till like June.
Yeah, and that's just something, it may seem like it's silly, but that's something they don't have to worry about spending their money on.
This time around, I think they made it to April.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't think
So that was like 4 months that I didn't have to buy them. Because we buy like...
So do you like getting things like that as a Christmas gift? Useful things like that?
Well, yeah.
You do? Okay, the next thing is I'm going to show a series of pictures. These were metal figures. We have SpongeBob. We have Rocco's Modern Life. We have Patrick and Squidward. Ren and Stimpy, all these metal figures. Hey, Arnold.
She chose to buy me those because I grew up in the Nickelodeon era, the 90s cartoons. I gave all of them to Gavin. They're probably in his toy box somewhere.
Okay, see, when we bought them, I was thinking he could take them to work and put them on his shelf. Because
it's got to be special to make the shelf.
That's what I was wondering. Some things make the shelf, some things don't. So I don't know what...
It's got to be awesome.
See, I thought those were pretty awesome because he grew up during that time.
Oh,
so you did not think those were awesome enough to make it?
No.
And then this Hey Arnold set, was that given to Gavin as well? This is a whole set of them in one.
I'm going to be blunt. I haven't seen one of those since you gave it to me. I don't know where they are. I gave them to Gavin, but I haven't seen any of them. I don't know where they
none
are.
of the metal?
No, those aren't metals.
No, these aren't
metal. I don't
metal.
know where the metal ones he still has and he still plays with.
Right.
Those I have not seen. The ones you're seeing now, I don't know where they are.
Huh.
We've opened them. I've given them to Gavin. Don't know where they are.
Probably at the bottom of the toy box. Okay, next is an Assassin's Creed figure.
That one is on the shelf.
So that made it to work.
Yes, I unboxed it at work, put him together on my desk. It took me a minute. I got paid to do that.
So you didn't leave him in the box?
Nah, no, he's not in the box. He's out, has the bow in his hand drawn, got the arrow in it. It actually looks really good.
Okay. The next thing is some Kingdom Hearts.
Those are smaller ones. And I really didn't get any of the characters I would have been interested in, but they are on the shelf.
They made it to work.
Yes, they're on the shelf.
Next
they're
one
small and they're sitting next to something else. I can't remember.
is a coffee cup, a Kingdom Hearts coffee cup.
I never use coffee cups. Ever.
I know that he doesn't. The reason we bought it is because I thought he could take it to work and put pencils in it or something.
That one Christina uses.
Oh, okay.
She uses that one all the time, actually.
Oh.
Because she really likes it. The coffee cups at work are the Anger one. The Mr. Bean teddy bear. The Mr. Bean bear is sitting in that cup at work.
Oh, okay.
And then the Minecraft creeper head is that holds my flavor packs.
Okay.
So that's the two that made it.
The next one are
Gavin was playing with that yesterday.
It is a Mickey Mouse Kingdom Hearts figure, and then we have some other Kingdom Hearts figures. There's some random.
He loves the little Keyblade weapons and all that. Not so much the people. I gave them all to him.
Okay, you gave them to Gavin.
But he does play with those frequently.
Okay, this is something we give Andrew. We've gotten for him every year.
If I didn't get this one year, I'd be disappointed. Because it's $60 that I don't have to spend that I need to get. It's a subscription service for Xbox. And it lets you get on live and play with your friends and all that throughout the year.
So that's one gift card he liked. Okay, it was a charging station.
That's the one I've been using since then.
Okay.
I have 2 different charging stations. That's the one I'm using now. It's so much easier because you just literally set the controller on it and it hooks up instantly. The other one you have to wiggle them around and get the light to come on. But what is that? Oh, that's in my trunk of my car.
This is a
I could go get it right now.
It's a flashlight, right?
Yes.
It's an Energizer flashlight.
It's in my go bag in my trunk.
Last year Andrew got a lot of tools, so I think that's what's coming up right now. So that's good to know that you kept that. This is a vice grip.
Pretty much all the tools are in my workshop hanging up or somewhere.
So you kept all the tools?
I kept, absolutely. I actually made places for all the drills. I've used the bits. I've used the little tiny kit for their toys. There's a little tiny kit you'll see in this package deal off to the side. It has tiny little screwdrivers, which are good for taking the battery packs out of small toys.
Or what about glasses? Are they that small to do glasses?
Yeah, they can do glasses.
Okay, next we have a water dispenser. Andrew really wanted
this.
A water dispenser.
This particular model, I would stay away from. Let me put it this way. The reason why I wanted one, because at work, we have one of those 5-gallon water dispensers. But it's very simplistic. You plug it in. There's no buttons on it. There's no other controls on it. It is bland white. It looks ancient. But it freezes the water. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't make any noises ever.
Right.
You know that when you go and get water, it's going to be cold every single time. This one has a hot and a cold function, but you have to turn them on. So if you don't have it, you can have it plugged in, but if one of the switches is not flipped, actually you have 3 switches. One is to have it on at all. Mm-hmm. So if you flip the hot switch and wait about 5 minutes, you will get about a coffee cup size of hot water, and it's pretty hot. Same thing with cold. You have to flip that cold switch to get it to start cooling the water down. But then after so long, it turns yellow, which means it's not, it quit cooling it, and it stops.
And nowhere on the reviews does it say that. Nowhere, because Kevin looked into this, because it was like, I don't know, it's like $100 gift. But nowhere, anywhere did it say that you had to flip switches and stuff like that to get the water to be the temperature you wanted it. So we were disappointed.
I literally made a water, went over to the weighed a water upstairs out of my Brita filter, came downstairs, flipped on the cold button for it to start getting cold. Sat there for probably 10 minutes drinking my water, and I was like, okay, it's been 10 minutes. I go over there, it's still lukewarm.
Yeah.
After the cold button's been on with the light on for 10 minutes, and it's like, okay. But the one at work is just plain Jane, and I can walk up to it and it's cold every single time. That's what I wanted. Was just cold water any time I wanted it.
That would be one that was not worth it, definitely. Next, we have a leaf blower.
That I use it every single time I mow. I've always wanted a leaf blower. Let me tell you about, do you also have the other DeWalt item? Yeah, the weed eater.
Weed eater.
So both these items are going to go hand in hand. Mm-hmm. I've never really had a leaf blower before. But I've always wanted to be able to blow the grass. Is that it for this one?
That's it for this one.
So here we go. I've always wanted to be able to blow the grass out of the driveway and off the sidewalk and all that. Just, primp it up. I'm in no way one of those people that manicures their yard. I mow it when I have to.
That's what Daddy does.
But this combo is the best ones I've ever had, because on the weed eater side of things, I've had the electric and I've had the gas. And rip starting that thing is awful. And having a drop cord is awful. These use DeWalt battery packs, which I have 8 or 9 of because of my grandfather. So I can literally you just pop the battery pack in and walk away with it.
So you like that brand and everything.
Use it to my leisure. Oh Lord, I've knocked me over with it.
Wow! With the leaf blower,
yeah,
they like being blown.
She got on her tricycle and I turned it on and sent her across the.
Kevin uses his. He has the same brand, so he uses it too.
I'll never use a drop cord weed eater, extension cord, or a gas powered one again. Now, if I was one of those people that was paid to do it and had to go out and do an estate or some big place, and I had to be out there for a while, yeah, gas probably would work. Because the battery one, I can get probably 2 mows out of each battery.
Right. Which is good.
Unless I'm really out, unless I'm going from, if I go from my mailbox to my, to my steps and just keep holding the button for no reason, then yeah, it's going to drain the battery. But if I just
because they have a good sized yard, so two uses, that's pretty good.
Out of each battery, but then I can charge the batteries. I don't have to rip cord it, don't have to worry about gas or the mixture, the oil mixture, or any of that.
Right.
I don't have to worry about getting the drop cord out and getting it stuck on stuff. It's just the battery powered version of it. But that DeWalt branded one itself is also really nice. I actually take the time to brush all the grass off of it.
Right.
At the end of every use, and it's got a dual strand in it. Just like that. I think it's a self-feeding. I don't think I have to tap it.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, it's really nice.
So like I said, if you want to, I'll put a link in the description below. I can put a link to the video where I actually, like in the video, showed the boxes that they came in and stuff like that. But I hope this video was helpful. I just thought, you know, some things you buy and they're not worth it at all, just like that water dispenser. I would never, you know, I would hate for somebody else to go out and spend $100 on that when it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. But then it's nice to know that the DeWalt brands work great. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We're gonna try to record a couple of more, and so stay tuned for those, and thanks for watching.